This message is for you. Don't try to skip it. Don't run from it. This moment is not by accident. This message, yes, this one, is not a random string of words you stumbled across, not another emotional whisper lost in a sea of noise. Don't scroll past it this time. Don't numb yourself with distractions or pretend it's meant for someone else. You've done that before, ducked from the truth with a half smile and heavy heart, whispering to yourself, "I'm fine," when your soul was unraveling in silence. But this moment is different. This is sacred. This is personal. This is the divine meeting you didn't schedule, but have been unknowingly walking toward all along. The Lord your God am speaking, not through symbols or shadows, but directly, clearly to you. This word was written into the pages of eternity long before your tears ever touched the earth, and heaven has held its breath, waiting for you to arrive at this very second. Because a truth buried too deep for too long is about to be uncovered, not to wound you, but to free you, not to shatter, but to mend. There is someone crying behind closed doors, not out of nostalgia, not from missing the comfort of old memories, not because of a faded photo or a song that echoes your laughter. No, their sorrow is not rooted in the sweetness of what was. It's rooted in the weight of what they did. A decision was made. Perhaps to leave, perhaps to betray, perhaps to stay silent when truth begged to be spoken. Maybe they walked away when you needed them most. Maybe they twisted your name, painted false stories, took what wasn't theirs, or simply chose someone else when you were standing right there. Whatever their specific choice, the thread that binds it is this: they made it, and now it haunts them. Not publicly, not with confession, but in private places, hidden rooms of their spirit, where their smile doesn't reach, where laughter dies out fast, where the mirror reflects regret. You felt the tremble of their sorrow without seeing their tears. Your spirit caught signals your mind couldn't decode. You've woken up heavy. You felt strange waves of sadness that didn't make sense. You've dismissed it, questioned your sanity, wondered if maybe you were just sensitive. But no, child, you weren't imagining it. That heaviness, that spiritual tug, that was the vibration of a soul regretting what they can't undo. That was me, pulling back the curtain just enough to let your heart know you weren't crazy. Your discernment was sharp. Your intuition whispered the truth long before your ears ever heard it. You sensed what was unspoken. You carried a weight that didn't belong to you. Their spirit cried out in silence, and your soul, so connected, so open, so vulnerable, responded without permission. But hear this. They have cried, yes, but they haven't apologized. They've rehearsed the words in their head, but their pride locked them in silence. They've tried to move on, to forget, to pretend it was just a phase. But I placed your name in their spirit, and now they cannot shake you, no matter how far they run, no matter what arms they fall into, no matter how many times they convince themselves they did the right thing. Because what you had with them, what you shared, was not ordinary. It was not disposable. It was divine. The truth is, there's something you never knew. A decision made in a moment you didn't witness. A conversation had without your knowledge. A secret kept. A betrayal concealed. And now I am unveiling it. Not to break you, but because your spirit is finally strong enough to carry the truth. You were shielded before, not because I wanted to keep you in the dark, but because if I had revealed it then, it would have destroyed the part of you I was still building. But now you are ready. Now your soul has been stretched deep. Now your identity is not as fragile as it once was. Now, what they did no longer defines you. And so now the veil lifts. What they did, the lie they let breathe, the door they closed, the loyalty they broke, impacted you more than you realized. It sowed confusion, delayed your growth, wounded your trust. It made you question your worth. You saw their silence as a mirror of your inadequacy. You asked yourself what you did wrong, but beloved, listen closely. You did nothing wrong. Their decision was not a reflection of your value. It was a reflection of their fear, of their immaturity, of their inability to handle the magnitude of the light you carry. Because, yes, you carry light. Even when you tried to dim it, even when you begged to be seen in your smallest form just to be loved, that light still radiated, and it scared them. It convicted them. It highlighted every place in them still unhealed, still hidden, still broken. You offered healing, but they chose hiding. You offered truth, but they chose ease. You offered partnership, but they weren't ready to grow. And now they live with that choice. Quietly, constantly, internally, as you heal slowly and courageously, there's still a part of you that waits. A part of you that replays what happened, hoping to make sense of it. A part that imagines what they'd say if they ever came back. But I see the truth, and I won't let you stay chained to a lie any longer. Soon, you'll receive confirmation. It might come through a friend who didn't know what they were revealing. A dream that refuses to fade. A message that slips through in an unexpected way. A memory that suddenly makes sense. You won't even go looking. It will find you because the time has come. And when it does, you will face a choice to let it harden your heart or to let it set you free. Choose freedom, not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve peace, not pretense. You deserve clarity, not confusion. You deserve the open sky, not the four walls of waiting. I have more for you, much more, and what's coming, it won't resemble what you lost. The truth will sting. It may crack open old wounds, but this time your tears won't bind you to the past. They'll baptize you into the future. This cry, it will be your last cry over them, the final one, the release, the exhale, because while you've been rebuilding, reclaiming, relearning how to live without that connection, they've been watching from a distance. Watching you rise, watching the smile return to your face, watching the favor fall on your life again, watching the very joy they forfeited return to you piece by piece. And the tears they shed now are not just sad, they are soaked in regret. The kind of regret that festers in silence, the kind that no apology could ever fully clean. But I'm asking you not to wait for that apology. Don't freeze your progress hoping they'll speak. Don't pause your purpose waiting for their confession. You don't need their version of closure. I am your closure. I am your clarity. I am the one who saw everything from the beginning. And I say now with heaven as witness, you are innocent. You are chosen. You are loved. You are still mine. The enemy tried to use their silence to strangle your confidence, but I am restoring it now. The enemy tried to use that betrayal to sabotage your future, but I am realigning it now. The enemy whispered you'd never trust again, but I am healing that wound. You don't have to go back. You don't have to defend your truth. You don't have to fight for what walked away. Just keep moving forward, because I'm not finished writing your story. I'm bringing new people, holy people, into your life, not people who love you only when it's convenient. Not people who disappear when things get real, but people who will celebrate your presence in daylight and protect your soul in the shadows. People who won't compete with your light, but reflect it. And beyond the people, I am opening doors. Doors to new chapters, new possibilities, new beginnings you thought were behind you. I've been holding them until the moment was right. And now that the veil is lifting, they can swing open wide. But you must release the illusions. Let go of the fantasy version of them you created. Let go of the belief that if you just loved them harder, they'd finally see you. Let go of the lie that sacrificing your peace was proof of loyalty. It's time to let me carry you into something whole, something holy. Yes, the one who cries behind closed doors will speak, maybe this season, maybe next, maybe directly, maybe not. But you'll know, you'll feel it, and it won't shake you. It won't reopen old wounds. It'll simply confirm what I'm already telling you now. It was never your fault. You'll breathe deeper because the weight will finally lift. But don't miss what I'm doing now by chasing what I've already removed. Don't stay emotionally loyal to what left you spiritually empty. Don't punish yourself trying to decode their silence. Let me speak now. Let me restore what they mishandled. Let me remind you once and for all, you were never abandoned, not by me, never.